service products that help you solve your site challenges and meet your business goals of safety, production, and skilled labor shortage, all while boosting your bottom line. We're going to start our night demonstration where most people start, and that's in the quarry. We have our 990 working out in front of you, but I want you to pay attention to is that truck backing up right now. That is the new NextG 775 off-highway truck. It is the second time it has been seen in the wild. That truck was built to solve numerous customer problems. Customers that are moving limestone, lighter density material came to us and said, "You sold me a 70-ton truck. I can't get 70 tons in it." We redesigned that body to allow a 10% increase in the body volume to allow you more material and payload, but we did not change the bed rail height. So your pass match with the 88 XE high lift or the 990 is the same. Some customers told us they did not turn or maneuver our previous G series underground or on the smaller benches they were facing today. We solved that problem for our customers with the new suspension system, delivering a 12% tighter turning radius. Then we were told, yeah, but some operators were not achieving their cycle times, especially on rough haul roads. The new suspension system of that 775 has less vibration, machine reaction, and energy transmission to the operator. This supports improved cycle times on the return segment and higher speeds throughout the entire truck cycle. We also heard that lost time occurred due to equipment damage, so you can equip that with an optional 360-degree vision camera and optional detect systems that you heard about today. Lastly, customers told us our payload system was not providing them the accuracy that they expected from Caterpillar. The 775 NextG payload system has a more robust calibration and takes multiple payload samples throughout the entire cycle versus the previous generation. Last but not least, all the productivity, efficiency, and cycle time advantages we put in that truck can easily be seen in the productivity features of VisionLink. We brought in two other machines. We brought in the 988 XE and another off-highway truck. If you're not familiar with the Caterpillar nomenclature, which we are good at changing throughout our history, XE means that something is different. For the wheel loader product line, that means that it has some type of advanced powertrain. The 988K is diesel electric. That, with an on-demand throttle, significantly reduces your fuel consumption while maintaining the same production levels of your previous 988s. It also has the exact same pass match as your previous machines. To help with your operating costs, we've installed rim pull control, tire slip prevention, and a go pedal as standard features. Options like payload, lift stall prevention, and auto set tires ensures that your trucks, hoppers, and conveyors are loaded to the optimum tonnage. We didn't stop there. We've talked all day about the skilled labor shortage. On board of that 988 is what we have called operator coaching. We provide operator feedback in real time, giving that operator tips and tricks to improve their performance, their efficiency, as well as your bottom line. Chad, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk about the machine that's drawing attention and crawling over the berm right now.
All right, I appreciate that, my friend. We've got our 395 coming up over the berm right there. Couple things about that 390. Yeah, I hear that. Ouch. Yeah, a couple things about that 395. Brand new machine, folks, and it is a fantastic product. Caterpillar launched the NextG lineup in 2017, and when they introduced that 395, they utilize what they call the NPI process. And what that means is, with every Caterpillar product that we introduce, each machine goes through the NPI, or New Product Introduction process. And essentially within that process, there's a really important segment called the voice of customer, or VOC as we like to call it, because we don't have time to say full words. So with the VOC, Caterpillar learned a couple of different things when it came to large excavators. Our customers were looking for things such as lower maintenance, improved loading, and they also wanted to be a good digger at the same time. And this 395 has done a great job of satisfying all of those categories. Caterpillar put a dedicated swing pump which added more swing torque to that machine. It also has more stick force as well. Fantastic opportunity to then provide a larger bucket on that machine. If you look at that 395, it's equipped with a 6.8 cubic yard bucket, which makes it a perfect loading tool when he wants to load one of his favorite targets, that 740 ejector. Now there's all kinds of features and benefits in that 395 NextGen, and I can talk about it all day, but I'm going to lean on Brian Kane. Brian Kane is a senior demonstrator instructor here at Edwards. Brian, I know that that NextGen's got a ton of features and benefits. Walk me through what makes, loading that truck a lot easier for you.
I tell you what, Chad, well, sitting on this bench makes it really, really easy to load this truck. So on this 395, just like all of our excavators, from the 313 to the 395, we have some different features. So we've got grade, we've got some e-fences, some assist features, and we have payload. So this machine here, I'm loading a 740. So I can have 740 plugged into my monitor here, and then as I load this, so if I need 40 ton in this truck, it will count down, it will tell me each bucket that I'm putting in, and then pretty much once I get close to my target, I have some bells and whistles going off if I would like. So if you visited the payload and safety today, you've seen Ryan Neal did that same thing with the 325. So it's the same features, it's on here. So what that does for me, and then as I'm loading these trucks, I've got this 772 pulling up. They're really stacking up the trucks. I'm not sure why they're so mad at me today, but they're really making me work. So 772 pulls up, he's coming in here to get another load. I store that, so once I store it again, it goes back to Vision Link, and then we can see that in the back office, and I can see exactly how much material this machine had moved. I could see the fuel burn, so I could maybe, bid my job, anything like that. So we like to have these truck exchange times down to about 8 seconds, but as you can see, they're a little bit slower today. I'm not sure if it's just a little wet out, what's going on here, but we're gonna load this one up. So as we load this one up, operator coaching is another thing. So we've got some potato dirt here we're digging in today. It's a little wet, but a lot of times this large excavator may be on, maybe a limestone mine, something like that, where we can't blast anymore. And sometimes the operator's got a big rock, we need to break it. So we're taking the bucket, we're banging down on the bucket, we're hitting the end of stroke like that on this machine. We'll get some operator coaching on here. So sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. So that tip's gonna come up, it's gonna say, hey, you're at the end of stroke, or you're tamping too much, something like that. I think there's about 19 different pretty much coaching tips that are on here. So it tells me exactly what I'm doing wrong. And also the one thing about it is I can turn it off, and I'm like, I turned that off, that way my boss can't see it, Chad or Nathan or somebody like that. But it really goes back to Vision Link. It's like a report card. I can't hide it anymore. So it's right there. Customers see it. It's a great, great feature, Chad.
Yeah, and you can't say your dog ate your report card, Brian. We're watching you, my friend. So Brian's hitting one of his favorite targets here, that 772. And fun fact, we've been talking a little bit of history. Caterpillar has built a 772 off-highway truck for 54 years. And that G-Series has done an excellent job of answering our customers' needs and wants. And that's more productivity and making it more efficient.